Hello everybody, my name is Robert. I decided to pick Sunday because today is the most quiet day and I would like to record this message to you in order to give you a better explanation of what exactly we do and how things work in America in transportation industry. So technically I am located in West Chicago, Illinois. Um, as you know, America is a huge country, and what we do is not a rocket science. We don't fly rockets like Elon Musk. No, we don't fly planes. We don't navigate ships or vessels. What we do is the job that normally happens behind the curtains. We roll up our sleeves and we do the dirty work or the work that nobody usually talks about. But to be honest with you, what we do is what keeps America running because there is no other way to tell that. Um, Many people define it or call it in different ways. Somebody say we do logistics, somebody say we do trucking, somebody say we do warehousing. But in a matter of fact, what we do, we call it we help different people or different companies keep their promise. What I mean by that is when somebody in America or some company in America sells their product to a buyer, they make a promise. Okay, my product will be delivered to you on Tuesday morning, let's say 8 a.m. or 5 a.m. Or let's say my product is going to be delivered to you on Friday evening, 9 p.m. And this is exactly when we come into play. We go and make that promise happen. We help people that make the promise of delivering a service or a product. We make that promise happen. Now, I understand that for many of you, it may seem a little strange or a little weird that companies in America could be looking for drivers in other territories or other countries, but do not be surprised. In our society, in human society, what we are trying to do is called labor migration. Labor migration has existed always throughout the human history. And labor migration normally caused people to improve their lives, to improve their standards of living. Why people migrate looking for a job? Because they are looking to live a better life, because they're looking to achieve higher results. So technically what we do today, what this project is about helping individuals, absolutely regular, normal Americans. And I don't want to go into giving names saying from US territories or anywhere else. Technically, this project is targeted at all US territories, which includes, as we all know, Puerto Rico, American Samoa, Guam, Virgin Islands, and so on and so forth. So all individuals that have experience operating heavy duty vehicles or commercial vehicles or passenger buses, let's say over 26,000 pounds, or let's say over 14 or 16, 13,000 tons. So if you are an individual with experience that has a background in transportation, this is the type of people we are looking for. Why? Because we would like you to come and join our transportation and logistics and driver teams. Now, everything is not gonna happen easily or quickly. This process will require certain steps to be taken. And that will include, of course, filling out all the appropriate paperwork, doing all the required background screening, doing drug testing, and what is very much important and why I have the CDL school truck in my background. Because without this, this whole thing is impossible, I would say so. Why I say impossible? Because with the help and expertise of the technology that is provided to us by the CDL school, we are able to technically implement this whole project. Now, if you are interested, if you have been considering to change your life, if you have been considering the opportunity of driving in America, you are absolutely welcome, and this opportunity is for you. Now, how things is gonna work from here? Very easy, I would say. Technically, all individuals that would like to join this opportunity, to join this program, needs to know that you will need to undergo an application process for rural CDL school. This all will be done remotely, this all will be done online. While you prepare to travel to the US, or before you are ready to travel to the US, to travel to the mainland, we would like you to go through this online training program that would help you to get accustomed, to get to know the rules and regulations pertaining to transportation industry on the mainland. That a platform will allow you, will help you to pass certain quizzes that will eventually help you get a special certificate that says that you have successfully completed the online training. Of course, in addition to that, especially due to most recent regulations, all drivers, all candidates will be required to take a basic English language, English proficiency tests. Of course, even for that test, we will prepare. So in other words, you need to understand that all our efforts are being done, are being made in order to help you to smoothly and successfully transition from where you are to the United States and get a successful job as a professional truck driver. Now, of course, for all of you, this whole thing may seem crazy, but trust me, this all is absolutely feasible. When you come to America, let's hypothetically say you have completed the whole thing. We have, all of you will be required to undergo individual interviews, during which you will be able to ask all the questions that you have. All of you will be able to prepare yourself to this transition. And after you arrive to the United States, but before you arrive, so you know, after all this interview process is completed, after the application process is completed, after we have asked all your questions, and after you received all the answers to your questions, let's hypothetically say you are ready to fly and we are ready to accept you. What's going to